7 days, 9 flights, 4 countries. It is now about 6:30 a.m. in Kazakhstan. I'm here with the BBC Travel Show, filming some episodes. We're seeing a shaman today, and I thought that I should make a YouTube video announcing and showcasing something that's actually pretty quite important.
Okay, we got a coffee, we got a tripod, we're gonna put the camera on because we're gonna be all official. We only maybe got 4 hours sleep last night. Come on, tripod. There we go. But that's enough.
That's enough to make a video, right? I think sometimes in life we overcomplicate things and make them more difficult and more time consuming than they have to be. So we're gonna sit down in Kazakhstan, Almaty, Kazakhstan, and speak about this little beauty right here, which is the new logo. The dragon and the compass, which I'm excited about, even though it's about 6:30 a.m. You might ask yourself, why the dragon and the compass? And I might say, if you can think back before Fearless and Far existed, back when it was called Kick the Grind, which is only maybe about 6 months ago, but even back farther than that, I'm talking like 3 years back. The original logo for Kick the Grind, which is now Fearless and Far, was a sea serpent attacking a boat. And you might ask, that seems like a bit of a strange thing for a travel channel to be, is this kraken, this monstrous dragon taking down a boat. But one of the first inspirations for the channel and for the branding of the channel was this map. It was one of the coolest maps I've seen in my entire life. It was called the Carta Marina, and I believe it was made by Italian explorers a long, long, long time ago. And if you think about these ancient maps, there was a lot wrong with them. And that's partly because we were still exploring the planet. And some of these areas on the maps were kind of treacherous and scary, and things happened there where we didn't exactly know what was happening. A boat could have sank, or the mountains could have been crazy, or we saw a monster or something we thought in the woods, and we couldn't actually explore these areas. We being not me, but the ancient explorers. And on these ancient maps, they would designate these areas, they would symbolize them with a dragon or a monster. So the ancient krakens and beasts with the claws breathing fire on these maps were actually unexplored areas. You can probably start to put the pieces together as to why I chose the dragon now. Because on those previous maps, those ancient maps, those areas said, "Here be dragons." And they meant the unexplored, the bit mysterious and the exciting parts of our planet where there was still a lot to see and not a lot was understood. So with the channel, we do something quite similar to that. We go find places and things and food and festivals, whatever it be, that are still a little bit unexplored. And we don't always know what we're getting ourselves into, but it's always an adventure. So originally it was the Kraken taking down the ship. Then we had a bit of a hip hop interlude where it was the graffiti tag, the KTG graffiti tag. And now we're back to our roots with the dragon itself. And also, that brings up some other questions as well. And that is, we've been calling the community around the channel the Fearless Fam. Hashtag Fearless Fam. Heyo! But somebody on my Patreon page, a guy named Roland, came up with the idea of calling ourselves dragons, which I thought was an interesting idea because the symbol of a dragon goes back to what I was talking about, these unexplored areas, but also means bravery and, for me, excitement and interesting things and mysterious places. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool name. So we have Fearless Fam and we have Dragons. I'd love for us to discuss which one the community should be called, because I feel like we're doing something so cool in this channel and pushing ourselves to our limits and pushing our fears and becoming our best selves. We should have a name for the community. I'm gonna name you guys something, so we gotta figure it out. And also, one more thing, is with the new branding, with the new logo, with all this new stuff coming up, there's a new website being built where I'm gonna have an online store, I think. But the store isn't, I mean, there'll be some merch and stuff that you guys have seen already, the experience over possessing t-shirts and some decals and things. But I wanna make something to help you guys, my community. I want to share what I've learned, or something that to help you travel or engage in life or deal with fear, whatever it be. And I'd love to know what I could help you with. Are you guys interested in seeing like a Fearless and Far guide to Mexico or the Philippines, where I break down how I found these places, how I experienced them, kind of showing people to have a similar experience if they choose to go. Do you guys want to see maybe just a general ebook about travel tips? And if you're just getting started in traveling and you really want to travel just generally fearlessly and far, how I find my resources and how I can help you travel independently and really improve yourselves through the kind of travel I do. Or you're just looking for merch like t-shirts and hats and stuff. I'd love to sell a digital product where I can help you guys be your best selves and explore the world and travel fearlessly and far. I would love to know what you guys think, what you'd be interested in most if I was gonna sell something in one of these stores themselves. So, I am on my way to go see a Kazakh shaman today. In about 2 hours, we're gonna pack up, drive 3 hours to the middle of the mountains and find a shaman and get Mike connected to the earth again. Hopefully it'll turn out better than what happened with the Mexico City shaman or witch. If you haven't seen that series, it might be worth your while. It's maybe about 10 or 15 videos ago. Hopefully things turn out better than they did there. Coming up next is exploring Basilan with Kulas becoming Filipino. Basilan is an island off of the big island of Mindanao in the Philippines. Has a bit of a rough reputation about some things that have happened in the past, so we were escorted with security and spent 4 days traveling at Basilan in the Philippines. It was wild, it was unexplored, it was definitely fearless and far, and I'm excited to share that with you coming up next on the channel. Experiences over possessions. Wish me luck in the Kazakh mountains as I get blessed by a shaman, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Dragons, fearless fam, let me know. Hasta luego.